Welcome and hello to part 2 of this carving instructional. We are having an absolutely great season here in Austria and are very happy that we can finally coach again on snow and welcome skiers from all over the world here in the beautiful Montafon. So far ski camps have sold out and we only have a few more spots available for our new off-piste camps in the last 2 weeks of April in Ischgl. In part 1 of this lesson, I try to show you how patience at the top of the turn and a distinct weight shift to the outside ski should make a real difference for the performance of your carve turns, especially when it gets a bit steeper. If you have not watched this lesson yet, then I would highly recommend to watch this first, as this one here will build on it. In this lesson now, we will play a bit more with the forces. I'll try to show you how inclination and angulation, how moving to the inside of the turn and stepping on the outside ski need to work together. I hope the video will be helpful. Have fun training, stay safe and get the most out of this winter.
I'm going to do some turns here on this fairly easy run where we stay completely straight and just let ourselves bank to the inside and see how the skis take us. Perfect guys, easy task. We're just going to lean in with the whole body and see what that does to our turns. If we can ski a turn just with full body inside lean, we will get the skis on the edge by doing that, but we'll be on the inside ski a lot. So let's see if you're able to get away with it. And action, I'll start out this time in the fall line. Lean in a bit this way and just bank the other way. Let's try not to slide, but to carve a bit more and carve again on this side. You see, I had some moments where I was sliding further up at the top, but then down here in the bottom, that was actually good enough to get the skis to carve. So why don't we always ski like this? Obviously, banking in with the full body is limited. Once the force gets bigger, then the skis won't carve anymore, but will start to slide. I'm more exposed to lose the grip. Why are we practicing it? Being able to feel how the inside ski carves and being able to adjust that is quite an important skill as well. So by exaggerating the full inside lean, we can get a bit of a feeling for that. What we now do in the second drill is that after we lean in at the top, when we approach the apex of the turn, the fall line, we will start to build up more position, which will then shift more weight on our outside ski. So we start with banking in, and then as soon as the skis start to point down more, I will start to angulate more and get more on the outside ski.
So same as before, we start by leaning in, but now we get more on the outside ski to have more control. Here the lean and now the distinct weight shift.
See, it's pretty easy. I bank, I feel the pressure build up, I get more in position so I can finish the turn and then use the force that builds up to bank again into the next turn. By finishing the turn more at the end, the force that pulls me will get bigger and I can use that force to let myself bank again.
By exaggerating the inside lean, by experimenting with that, we can improve the feeling for the inside ski and we can improve the feeling for how much we can play with the forces. What is crucial is that we don't just bank or topple, but that we know what to do when we realize that we might lose the grip over the outside ski, that we know how we can get on the outside ski again more, so that we can continue to carve a clean turn and that we don't lose the performance. So it's crucial that I'm not just letting myself fall in, but that I have the ability to move more over my outside ski again, to edge the outside ski more, to get myself more out here again, to make sure that the outside ski is the boss and can take me around safely. If I don't have that skill,
then the turns might get bigger and bigger. I might not be able to do this on steeper runs, and it'll only work on the easier ones. That adjustment is quite similar to what happens on a road bike compared to a mountain bike. On the road bike with a dry road and perfect tires, we can just lean in and we will still not slide and have perfect grip over the tires. On a mountain bike with a surface that is less grippy, we will need to adjust and get ourselves more out there so that we can have enough grip on our tires. Also on the mountain bike, in the beginning I might be able to lean in a bit more, but as soon as we come towards the apex, we will then want to get ourselves, similar to skiing, more out here, so we can control that turn and keep the grip on the tires. The bike will go in there while the rider will go more to the outside. Same thing as what we do in skiing, with the blue part being our legs and the green part being our upper body.
If you realize you're trying this and on every turn you end up completely on the inside ski, then you need to make a step back. Next one. Now at the top of the turn we're going to slide a bit more. We'll move and actively turn the skis so we slide at the top. We don't need to be carving all the time. Being able to slide is a very important skill. So let's focus on sliding at the top and then slowly increase the edge angle, and with the steering pressure getting bigger at the top, also make sure that you adjust, that you make sure that you stay in balance. So don't just put them on the edge and have a break or be back up there. We move, we turn the feet, we slide, we edge, and we slowly get on top. A great exercise to work on your edging skills and on a progressive pressure buildup. From sliding the turn more, we edge more and then feel the pull that starts from the carving ski. With that pull, we want to edge more. We want to make sure we stay strong and stable up there and get a clean finish to our turn. How much we slide at the top will define how much speed we take out. Also a move you can watch ski racers do at the top of the turn when they need to get back on the line, when they need to get their skis back on track so they can ski a shorter line and not just let the skis follow around along the edge. When you're skiing, don't be a passenger, just put them on the edge, stay static and let them run all the time. Make sure that you are the boss and that you tell the skis where to go.
Let's sum up what we have worked on so far. Building on the basic turn where we focused on patience at the start of the turn and our ability to shift more weight on the outside ski if necessary, we have now experimented with leaning in early and actively turning the skis so we slide at the start of the turn. These are both two important skills to have, but are just two additional ways of doing it, and they will only work if we have the first two basics right. In the next part, we will now look at vertical movement in the transition, and I will show you how you can